Welcome to Annatude, a relationship podcast about love, friendships, and everything in between. Hello, and welcome to Annatude with Anna. I'm here with no one. I'm going to try something new. So I was having a conversation with friends about how difficult it is to schedule interviews. I have a lot of interviews coming up, but they are out of state. Some of them are out of the country, and I'm just so busy. It's so difficult to just like connect with everyone that wants to be on the pod or everybody that I want to have on the pod. So I'm going to try something new. We're going to see how it goes. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? I lose like the 25 listeners that I have. And the best that could happen is that I like blow up and I become famous and I pretend like I don't know anybody from my past. So we're just going to try something new. Since this is like a dating podcast, I probably should start dating. So, which is crazy, right? Because, I'm the CEO of Men Are Trash. I got out of a horrible almost marriage, but I think I'm ready. I think a year is long enough to, I've reflected, I've decided, what I want and what I don't want. And I really just want to, get out there and explore. So this is basically going to be like live dating, so to speak. So I'm creating a Hinge profile as we speak. I'm entering my birth date in. I'm really sad how far back I have to scroll. It used to be like my birth year would be like the first thing that like popped up. Now I have to like scroll back 30 years. So it's very embarrassing. And honestly, whenever I see that I'm age 32, I'm like shocked. I'm like, who let me get this old? Or who let me get this young? Because 32 isn't old. So I am creating my Hinge profile. I have dabbled in online dating before. I've never had success with it, nor did I feel like I was good at it because let's be real. I come off very harsh, especially via text. And most of these dating apps are like you are text pen pals until you guys decide that you want to meet up or you just like do a background check and decide they're not a sociopath. And I've always been kind of scared of dating apps that like I would meet somebody and actually like them maybe, or that I would be failing at meeting people organically. But honestly, like where else am I going to meet people? I don't want to meet a guy at the club because like as no shade, I love to go to the club. I love to twerk. I love to dance. But usually the guys that are doing the same things as like, are either 23 years old or they're like very misogynistic or don't know how to approach women correctly at the club or they're like trying to roofie you. So like I've never had success at like meeting guys at a club. And also I had my tarot cards read by my friend Christy Lee. Shout out Christy Lee. She has a YouTube channel, High Priestess on YouTube, and she reads tarot cards. So she read my tarot cards last night. And she said I would not meet my soulmate at a club, which I'm like, praise. I don't want to meet them at a club anyway. So I feel like unless I go to like an art gallery or a pumpkin patch, where do you meet a guy? Like, I would love to know. So, and it's in the year of our Lord 2021 during a panoramic. Where do you meet people online? So I'm going to try it, and I'm going to try it live for my listeners. And I'm not going to make fun of any of the guys on here, like, unless they truly are saying something demonic or like just cringeworthy that it needs to be said. I'm just going to be reading profiles and see what we come up with. And then as we go, we'll see like who I get a date with, and I'll report back to my fans, Annatude fans. But basically, you guys are going to be going on this like dating journey with me, and we shall see. And I will disclose to, the guys that I decide to go on a date with that I'm doing, part of this is like research, but also part of it could be like we're going to get married. But my fans need to hear what's going on and that I will be talking about them on my podcast. So Hinge, I've tried it before. I tried it like when I first broke up with my ex, and I literally deleted it 5 minutes after I created it because it was just overwhelming and also kind of sad because I wasn't in the right mind space to like find anybody, and everybody just seemed disgusting to me because I was like coming out of a breakup. So all the guys seemed like just the worst, and they probably weren't, but we're going to try again. I'm currently eating brisket and fries. So if you hear me chewing, it's like pretend it's ASMR, but also mind your business because a girl's got to eat. And this brisket that I got, it was in a place in Jerome, Arizona called Bobby D's, and it's amazing. I smelled like the brisket all weekend long because we were sitting next to the smoker. And normally I would be really mad that my wig smelled like brisket, but it was a very welcoming, pleasant scent that I truly enjoyed. So anyway, if you hear me eating, so sorry, but I'm hungry. So I'm putting in my location, which is kind of weird that you have to like, it pinpoints your location. But listeners, if you're listening and you've had like a good dating experience from an app, please, I would love to interview. If you've had a horrible experience from a dating app, I would also love to hear from you. So it's asking my gender. It does give you an option to not put a gender, to put like that you're androgynous, which is like chic because welcome to 2021. So yeah, I'm putting my gender. I identify as a woman, but I also identify as a potato because I feel like one right now. Oh my God, there's so many sexual. I love this. I love that we're getting with the program. So I'm putting mine as fluid. Oh, and it also asks you if you feel like you're represented in it. Wow, this is such a good app. I put in there that I'm fluid because I'm like open to anything as long as you have a good personality and you're not a Republican. I am so down to date you. I'm 5'9", but 6'3" in heels. People truly think I'm a gargantuan woman. Let's see, my ethnicity. Ugh, this is where I have a problem because I identify as a Black woman, even though I'm biracial. I'm going to put other. And I don't see. What about children? I don't have children. I'm open to children. I'm kind of TBD on kids right now because the world is horrible and I don't want to raise a kid in this horrible economy in this world. My hometown. That's weird because I don't really consider like Phoenix my hometown, nor do I consider where I came from my hometown, but sure. Where do I work? I'm a teacher. What's my job? Oh, gotta go back. No, I guess I can't go back. Okay. Where did you go to school? I go to school at a lot of places. Have like 12 degrees, humble brag. So I'm going to put Arizona State because people know where that is. I also went to the University of Wyoming. Shout out, go Pokes. Just kidding. I hate that place. All right. Oh my gosh, this is a lot of, this feels like I'm doing like a job like application. What's the highest level of education you've attained? Bitch, I'm getting my doctorate. My religious beliefs. I am spiritual, but I do not want to date somebody that's Christian. Does anybody feel like that? Because like Christianity now is like so weaponized for like the wrong things, especially in the Republican agenda, that I don't think I could date somebody that was so faithful to the church that like we had to go every Sunday, because I wouldn't go. Political beliefs. I would say I identify as liberal, but I hate the term liberal because I usually like, I just picture a woman that's like, I would have voted for Obama third term, but really is secretly like racist and doesn't know a lot of things about feminism or anything. Do you drink? Oh, absolutely, all the time. Might need help. Do I smoke? No. I smoked 1 pack of cigarettes in my life, and it was hilarious because I didn't even know how to truly smoke. I didn't know how to inhale. So I was just like breathing in like the excess fumes that I was like puffing out. And I looked like an idiot. And it was and the only reason I smoked is because this girl that I was friends with was super cool. Her name is Sarah B. If she's out there, I miss you. And she was so cool. She used to smoke and she looked so cool doing it. And I wanted to look like her, but I looked like a buffoon. And like I one time got ash all over my like upper lip and like somebody was like, you look like you have a mustache. So that's my story about me smoking. It was like a 1-pack, and also it's expensive. I was like a hostess and trying to afford cigs did not go together. Do you smoke weed? No, I will literally call the police on myself if a weed is involved. Do you use drugs? I've tried drugs. Sorry, Mom. But I do not use drugs, nor have I ever purchased my own. Profiles with personality lead to better combo. Okay, this is the part where I put my pictures. Okay, what kind of pictures do you guys put on your profiles? Do you like do like a sexy one, or like your like one that you would use if you were doing like a headshot to be like casted for like modeling, or like what? I don't know what I put. I'm just gonna add it says you can add your Instagram. My Instagram's so boring, but it's my podcast Instagram. So then they'll be able to see that I truly am going to like use this for research. So I'm adding my Instagram information, but I also don't remember my password. So maybe not. Oops. Okay, never mind. I don't remember my password to my Instagram. Sad. I'm just going to add for my photos. I'm scared because I truly am. I take the worst photos of myself. I'm always trying to be like silly, and they just look dumb. But I did take some good ones last weekend. I got 40 likes, everybody. Truly, like, I'm a model. I'm going to do a smiley one. No, I don't want to do that one. It's so hard to pick a photo of when you're like looking at yourself, because like I think I look like, I don't know, I feel like I look like a melted Picasso sometimes. Okay. I'm going to put a picture of me like turning to the side, and I'm like, oh, hey guys, look at my tattoo on my arm of this cat. So I'm putting that one. Ladies and gadies and ladies, what do you use? Like, how do you get people's attention? Because I feel like, I don't care what anybody says. I hate when people are like, I'm attracted to people's personalities. And it's like, yeah, I am too. But also if they look like a ghoul or goblin, I'm not going to like swipe right. I'm going to block them. And no shade. I'm not saying like I'm a supermodel, but it's like, I know I'm not hideous. So it's like, I don't know. I just feel like it's weird to like post pictures of yourself and be like, look at me, I'm so pretty. But also that's what you have to do to date nowadays. So yeah, I hope everybody's enjoying this content. Like, this is for the fans, and you're, you know, like truly my family. We're like dating, you're dating with me, and like I hope I make good decisions. So I'm also going to post some photos of me being a thought in Vegas, because like I want men to know like this is me. Like, unless you're going to like change my life, like I'm going to be at the club. I'm going to be in Vegas. I'm going to be acting a fool, unless you want to like, you know, finance my entire life and make me stay home. Like, that's the only way I'll probably stay home, if like somebody's paying me to. But I want the guys to know, like, I'm having fun with or without you. You can get with it or get lost. And most men do get lost because they do not like that I am a thought at the club. I'm also going to should I put the video of me singing? Guys, I did karaoke last weekend, and I sang, okay, I hate country, but there's something about Carrie Underwood that I don't mind. And I also really enjoy like singing country songs for karaoke. However, like, I probably shouldn't post that, because then they'll be like, why are you singing before he cheats and you're literally on a dating app? You're crazy. Which, I mean, I hope people know I'm crazy. You know what I hate? Going back to the crazy thing, when girls like are using like being mentally ill as like a personality trait only. Like, they're like, I'm cute, but I'm psycho. It's like, girl, get some therapy. Like, that's not a personality trait. That's actually kind of concerning, and I'm worried about you, sis. So yeah. All right. I think I got enough photos of me smiling, showing that like I am not a size 2, but also I could fuck you up if you even tried it. Like, because that's another thing. Dating apps are scary, because there's been like recently in Arizona, there was a girl who got she went on a Bumble date and the guy like left her. They went hiking. They didn't bring water, which is like red flag numero uno, is like, what the fuck are you bringing me hiking for with zero water? And he left her, or like she was like, I am tired, which as soon as I stepped out of the car and like, or if somebody ever invited me hiking in the middle of a Arizona summer, that would be automatic. I'm calling the police on you. Like, you're going to jail before you even do anything to me. So I guess like they went on a date, hiking, which to me is not a date. That sounds like torture. And he let her like walk away. Like, she was like, I'm going back to the car. And like nobody saw her again. And they found her dead. And like that is like make me want to delete this app, because men are truly scary. Why would you let her, like, she was new into town. So it wasn't like she knows the trails and knows where to go. Like, he truly horrible person to even do that, and to bring her hiking with no water or like any idea of like how to get back to the car, and just like truly is, oh gosh, like it's so sad. And I just feel for her parents, because like, you know, you watch your daughter like move away and then she gets killed by, or I mean, I don't know, I don't know what the circumstances are, but it's just sad that happened to her. Sorry guys, I'm like going down a crazy path, but that's what my feelings on like online dating as well, is like, it's kind of scary. So I put all my photos up, and it wants you to put them with prompts. I don't know how I feel about that, because it's like, don't tell me what to say about this picture. Okay, there's one that's actually funny. It says like, leave a review for this picture. Okay. Write your profile answers. I'll brag about you to my friends if you show me your W-2s and you don't owe back child support. Shots fired. Because truly, I've had many a man that my Welcome to Annatude, a relationship podcast about love, friendships, and everything in between. Is that rude? That's probably rude. I'm going to change it to something else. If you can... I don't even know what to put. I'm just like making stuff up that doesn't even make sense. Weirdest gift I have given or received: a bag of coupons. That's truly one of my favorite gifts I got from a student. She like came to school, it was like my birthday, and she like had this Ziploc baggie and she handed it to me and she's like, Miss Burr, I clipped these for you. I mean, I don't think she did. I think it was like her mom's, and like I tried to give it back to her, but she wouldn't accept it. And like I feel bad because the mom probably went to the store and was like, where the fuck are my coupons that I was clipping? But this girl gave me a bag full of coupons, and it was the funniest thing ever. And I wish I still had them. I mean, I know they're probably expired by now, but it was like the funniest gift I've ever received. I've received some funny gifts from kids. One time a girl, this is a crazy story. One time this girl, like one of my favorite students ever, she gave me a gift, and she also wrote out an itemized receipt herself, which queen shit. Like, bitch, she was showing me, she was like, bitch, I fucking spent all this money on you, or like I stole this from my parents, this is how much it costs, like you better like treat me right. So she gave me an itemized receipts, and one of the gifts was like inside of like a little like velvet bag, and like I didn't open it for like a couple of days, and I opened it, it was a ring. And so school ended. I didn't think anything of it. I'm like cleaning out my classroom, and I find this ring again. I take it to the pawn shop. That ring was worth $100. And I was like, whoa, like if I knew where that girl was, I would give it back to her. But she moved away from her school, and I don't know where she is now, but I sold it at a pawn shop for $100. And I was like, thank you, girl. And then also years later, in the same gift from the itemized receipts, she gave me a $20 bill. I was like, damn, this girl must have thought I was so poor, which is like the truth. I mean, I am, but she was looking out for me. So one of my favorite gifts. So I'm going to put in here, weirdest gift I've ever received, a bag of coupons. Okay. Start sending likes. Here we go. Here is the main event, everyone. I hope. Oh my God. So if you like someone, pick one thing on their profile to like. Okay, I got it. The first guy. I'm just going to read you his profile. He looks whatever, not my type. His name's Bryce, if that gives you any indication of like what he looks like. I get along best with people who have big goals and a growth mindset. Like, okay, are you talking about like a student at a school, like data wise? Or are you talking about like a date? Like, what is going on? He also has a picture of his dog, which is cool, whatever. I'm an avid reader, which means he doesn't read any of his books. I know the best spot in town for Bloody Marys. I hate Bloody Marys. And then he has a picture of him in a cast, and it's like, for what? To show that you fought. Okay. Another one. Austin posts a picture of him obviously at a wedding. The best way to win me over is to be a dork. Beat me at Mario. Sing Shania at karaoke. If like he was my type, we might be friends because I do love Shania also. And he's a self-proclaimed Christian. Goodbye. There's a girl. I'm appreciated for the man you are. Okay, obviously she's looking for a man. She's on the wrong side of the dating app. There's a girl on here. She's like, I love documentaries and sometimes, in quotations, read for fun with this wacky face emoji. X. I'm deleting that. Oh, this person. I'll brag about you to my friends. If you wear a face mask, return the shopping cart and support Black Lives Matter. I'm going to heart that. I'm sending a like. You can also send a rose. Okay, this guy's name is Angel. His haircut's a little bit questionable. The best way to ask me out is by saying hi. What? And also says he's 5'9", so which means, okay, this is the thing, girls, ladies, gaydies, and theydies. Let me tell you something. If a guy says they're 5'9", they're actually 5'8". Don't ask me how I know this. So he gets an X. He's shorter than me. Oh, this person. My most irrational fear, spiders. I hate them all. Will need you to kill them all. Like, damn, this person really has like a spider hate. She had to put it in her profile first thing. Talk to me about true crime and serial killers. Okay, basic. Somebody said best travel story, kayaking. Okay, X, because if you're kayaking going out in the wilderness, no, thank you. This girl has my name. I liked it just based on that. I didn't read her profile. She could have been a KKK member, but I was like, Anna, yes, heart. Skipping some people. Trying to find somebody worthwhile. Because guys, I'm trying to like move on to like getting a message and getting a date going. Okay, lackluster group of people. Here we go. Okay, this person, his name's Marcos. Not my type, but I just want to read his profile because I know it's going to say something wacky. I don't want to brag, but there's a solid 80% chance I can build your IKEA furniture and I can make you the best chicken parmesan ever. Okay, Olive Garden. Oh my God, there's a power shot of him like in a business suit walking with like a Louis Vuitton duffel bag. I'm dead because he's like trying to look like he's important and he's like probably literally just walking in the parking lot of Costco. He's getting an X. My ideal date from home. This is from Brandon. A bottle of Cabernet and Frank Sinatra while I cook. Can you guys picture a date with this person? They probably go to like Grimaldi's or like Oregano's and like think it's like so schwank. And then I guarantee like when he's like cooking for you, he's like singing to Frank Sinatra. He's like, da-da-da. That's a hard no. Okay, this person looks interesting. Wait, hold on. They literally put a best way to ask me out is with a bottle of Cabernet, dabs, which is like, if you guys don't know what that is, it's like a weed adjacent drug that you like smoke. You melt it and smoke it. It's weird. And listening to Fleetwood Mac on repeat. I love Fleetwood Mac, but like, no thank you. Oh, stop. This person, his name is Brock. His thing says, the secret to getting to know me is I'm down for silly goose time. Can somebody, is that an inside joke, like TikTok thing? Like, what is silly goose time? What is silly goose time? That sounds bone chilling. I'm actually scared. Silly goose time. I might need to delete this app already. I'm not having faith in anybody that I'm seeing on here. So yeah. Is there a new batch of people coming out? Is this the only batch that is available? Oh my God, this is actually funny. This girl said, worst idea I ever had, leaving the womb. Ugh, girl, same. I gave her a like, because like truly, honestly, why did we leave? I wonder if I'm going to find any anti-vaxxers on here. Okay, guys, I'm going to say this too. There's a lack of people of color on here, like across the board, men and women and non-binary. Like, where are the people of color? I have yet to see a man of color besides Marcos, the one that was walking aggressively in the Costco parking lot with his Louis Vuitton bag. Oh, this guy, he really wants you to know he bought a house at 22 years old. Nobody cares. Probably your mom bought it. Yeah, guys, it's looking slim pickings out here. I'm not surprised. Kind of sad. Like, there's really no people of color. Does anybody know if there's any apps that are catered to, like, non-whites? Not saying, like, I probably, but I wouldn't date. I'm just not really into white men. They scare me because my experience has been when I tried to date a white man once, he kept bringing up the fact that he's never dated a black girl. And it's like, don't say that to me ever again. This person, his name's Bobby. I'm going to call him Bobbert. Bobbert says, the first round on me. The first round is always on me. I'm the perfect gentleman. Might be a red flag. I'm kind of scared. Oh, he is muscled up and tatted up, and I truly hate that. Isn't that crazy? I hate men with tattoos, and I'm heavily tattooed, so I don't know what my problem is. But he also has a tattooed brass knuckles, truly bone chilling, and he has American flag shorts. Goodbye. I do not support people who support this country, especially in this economy and day and age. Somebody wearing jorts, trying to be wacky. He's probably down for silly goose time. I should hook him up with that guy who was down for silly goose time. Everybody, I'm just truly reporting the facts. There's nobody on. It's like Ghost Town, USA on here. I feel like everybody must be in a relationship. Oh, maybe I need to change my settings. I'm interested in everyone in my neighborhood. Okay, maybe I need to change my neighborhood. No. My age range, 26 to 38. I would never date a 26-year-old. That's way too young. I'm going to move that. I feel like I need to date somebody older than me. Because I am, as the basics like to call, an old soul. But stop. Why is the height limit, like the minimum, 3 feet tall? Like, who? What? Okay. There's a lot of Caucasian men. No shade to the girls that are down. I'm just not. I'll save them for you girls. That's why I'm exiting out of here. This person, Ian. I'm looking for someone who wants to go to baseball games. Absolutely not me. So I'm not even going to waste your time, Ian, because I hate baseball. It's good to take a nap to, and that's pretty much it, or drink at. But I'm not going to a baseball game willingly. Wow. Okay. Stop. This person named Kyle. Everybody knows a Kyle. This is the truest Kyle statement ever. He said how people would describe me, a sweet asshole, which truly means he is the worst person alive. X out of there. This person's name's like Cone. He's put his love language. He's very muscled, 6 feet. Oh, yeah, he's Christian. I can't because he'll make me go to church. I have an irrational fear of pickles and extensions. Is he talking about the hair extensions or like extension cords or like what? I almost want to like message him and be like, what do you mean by extensions? Maybe you had a bad experience like with a woman with extensions. Oh, this person, but they have the same name same first name as my ex, so he would have to change it. But he's from Italy, which truly I feel that I would love to date an Italian man, but more of like a Tony Soprano type. This guy's like a pretty boy, no shade. But I'm going to like him. I mean, who knows? I could change his name. I'm going to have to tell him like, hey, can we not have your name be my ex's name? Because I can't do that. Oh, this person. I was born on a train. Or, no, sorry, I don't know why I said train. I was born on a plane. I'm an identical twin. I speak Moroccan and Arabic. But also his pictures are heavily filtered. I don't know about that. Like, how do you ladies feel about filtered male photos? No shade to, like, males who filter their photos, but it's like, why? But women do it, so it's a double standard, right? So I shouldn't say that. But I don't filter my photos. All my filter, no, hashtag no filter for me. Okay, I'm going to do a couple more, and I'm going to have to take a break because it's, like, truly making me sad that this is what's out there for everybody. Yeah, I'm really, like, disappointed that this is the batch of, and there's no men of color, guys. I'm not joking you. That's disturbing. And I know Phoenix is like, doesn't have it's like, I think 10% black. I could be wrong with that, but it's a very low statistic of like black people, which is very sad. That's not my only preference. I have an aversion to white men because I feel like they would bring it up at all times that I was a biracial woman, or they would say something racist and I would have to kill them. Yeah. I'm not seeing anybody, everybody. I'm so sorry. Like, this might not be the content. Oh, okay. Before I logged off, thank goodness, there is a person of color. And he posted a video. And he looks decent. He's wearing a pea coat. He's got an earring in. You should leave a comment if you're interested. He's 35. It doesn't really say what his job is. He says owner. I'm going to need to get to the bottom of that because I had an experience with a person that said they owned a restaurant and they never truly owned this restaurant. So I need to know what he owns. But he looks nice. He said he orders tequila shots for the whole table, but I sincerely doubt that. Oh, mine says no likes left today. Upgrade to send unlimited likes. I am not paying for this app, so I'm going to have to like tap out right now. So everybody, this is going to be like the new Annatude content in between the interviews I have scheduled with people. Let me know if you guys want to hear more of this or you don't want to hear this at all. Like, feel free to tell me. I need to know what my listeners are down for content wise. The only thing I will not do is like discuss like true crime in a way that is oversaturated. Like, I will not go into the true crime That's not my lane. I'll listen to it, but I will not talk about it. So please email me at annatudepod@gmail.com. Find me on Patreon at Patreon/AnnatudePod. Find me on Instagram, AnnatudePod. I have merch, guys. Everybody, Threadless, Annatude Pod. I have Men Are Trash merch. I have my Tears of My Exes merch. I have so much cute stuff, like super upgraded. designs and materials for shirts and everything. So let me know what you think of the merch too. Like, send me an email, send me an Instagram, find me on Twitter, Annatude Pod. Anywhere you listen, tell your friends, tell your grandma, tell your aunties, tell your uncle, tell your bestie, tell your enemies, tell everybody about Annatude. I really would love to pop off and never have to work a day in my life again. But anyway, if it's day or night, love or light. Love or light. Oh my goodness. Love and light.